I'm setting out on an adventure to explore every state park in Texas. From serene lakesides to rugged mountain trails, each one of the 85 parks has its own story to tell. I'll be hiking, camping, and uncovering what makes each park unique. Join me as I dive into the wild beauty of the Lone Star State. My first stop on this park hopping adventure takes me to Kickapoo Cavern State Park. Nestled in the heart of Texas Hill Country, it's about a 4-hour drive west-southwest of Austin. In 2024, only around 7,200 people visited this remote gym, making it the third least visited state park in Texas. But Kickapoo Cavern has so much to offer, and I'm excited to explore it all. So we made it to Kickapoo Cavern at about 8.
Yeah.
There was a little light, so we set up this big tent that we're in, 7-person. Shout out Uncle Mitch and Aunt Jeanette for the tent.
Shout out.
And I made Valentina and Gabby turkey and provolone sandwiches. So hopefully they're good. That night, the stars were incredible. There were so many of them in the sky, and we spent some time just laying back, taking it all in before heading to sleep. Last night's sleep was a little rough. One, because there's a really old windmill right behind our tent that was moving in the wind and making a noise that I can only describe as out of Silent Hill or some other horror movie. So that was pretty ominous for most of the night. And then I woke up at like about 3 a.m. to a raccoon, like a chonker, trying to get into our food supply because I left it right outside the tent. Luckily, I got one of the heavy duty tubs, so you couldn't get in, but there are a lot of scratch marks and bite marks on the edge of it. By morning, everyone was still sleeping, so I decided to take a quick hike up the hill behind our campsite to start the day. After getting a little fresh air, I was ready to make breakfast. I pulled out my new camp stove and boiled some water for oatmeal, the perfect fuel for a day of adventure. Got the oatmeal bar going. Raisins, chia seeds, mixed nuts, honey, chocolate chips. Pre-made all this oatmeal before I got here. It's just quick oats and brown sugar. Should be pretty good. The banana, honey, chia seeds, raisins, and the oatmeal. Good choice. Once we were all fueled up, it was time to hit the trails. My goal was to reach the Armadillo lookout, so I decided to link together 4 different trails. We started on the Long Way Home Trail, briefly joined the Barbado Trail, then hiked the Viejo Vista Trail, and finally finished on the Armadillo Lookout Trail. To the Armadillo Lookout Trailhead. The trail was a bit rocky in places, but still easy to follow, and the payoff was worth it. The lookout offered the best views in the park. just got done with the Armadillo lookout trail, about 3 miles, because we took about 2 or 3 different trails combined to get there. But now it's time for lunch. So I'm going to be making some toasted like turkey and ham sandwiches, provolone, cheddar, arugula, and maybe some lemon hummus on it. Should be pretty good. I'm starving. With the sun high in the sky, it turned into an unseasonably hot March afternoon. Time to take a break. We found some shade, set up the hammock, which was no small feat. And relaxed with a good book. Being here in mid-March meant we had the chance to see the bats. Although it was early in the season, so the numbers would be lower, we still hoped to catch a glimpse of them leaving the cave to hunt. The park ranger suggested arriving at 7:30 to get the best views of the bats. So we made our way to the cave, trying to be as quiet as possible so we didn't disturb them. Still waiting. It's been 20 minutes. They've been chirping, but it's been 30 minutes. We want the bats. Once it got completely dark, the bats finally started emerging. They flew out of the cave so fast, it was hard to catch them on the camera. They moved like shadows, darting into the night in a blur. It was definitely a cool sight to witness.
Yeah, it was super fast.
After the bat show, we headed back to camp around 9. I cooked up a jambalaya that was honestly the best I've ever made. Though, I'll admit, it was a little on the spicy side for some.
This jambalaya is so spicy.
It's about 7 a.m. right now. Last night was so hot. Like, I don't think Gabby and I didn't use the sleeping bags. Like, we just slept on...
I did use it, but...
Oh, well, I didn't. I just slept with a blanket for a little bit in my shorts and a t-shirt. Like, I don't know what the heck. It was cold, like, probably 40s last night. And then it was just like 70.
I always wear socks camping, but I didn't wear socks because it was too hot.
She had the dogs barking.
Oh.
Gabby and I are going on an early morning hike up the Seargeant or Seargeant Memorial Trail. If you know how it's pronounced, let me know in the comments. But it's a 0.65 mile loop trail, but there's an overlook at the top, and that's where we're heading. She's gonna do some reading. I'm gonna get a little time lapse in. Also, we're both wearing Astros hats. I made the Rangers fan wear an Astros hat. Let the record be shown. Now, it wouldn't be a campout if we didn't make pancakes. So that's what we did. Overall, I had a wonderful time. My only regret is not being able to attend the guided cave tour because it had filled up months earlier.
I have dirt under my nails.
Remember, everybody, pack your trash out.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out more of my hiking and outdoor adventures right here on the channel. If you want to see my newest content, make sure to hit subscribe so you'll get notified. Thanks for watching.